Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K-Shine with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. Same outfit, different content. Okay, y'all know. Listen, I woke up today ready to push these videos out for y'all, so I'm not even about to change my shirt. Like, it's the same day. So we're gonna get into this. Like I said, when I made my poll asking y'all what story times I haven't finished, I'm just trying to go down the line, baby. So up next we got Jamiee. Now I'm gonna try to link the videos of Jamiee, the co-worker and stuff, in the description box below, so check it out down there. If not, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm only human, okay? Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all. So, boom. Y'all know exactly how I like to start my videos off. It's kind of crazy because if you check out the last video about Jamiee, I did kind of end it. So, when people were saying finish it up about Jamiee, I guess y'all was just talking about when I said when she got fired. Because if you go back to the last video, I'm going to make sure I at least link the last video. If you go back to that video, remember I told y'all she didn't come to work the very next day after the fight, but then after that she eventually came to work and we just wasn't talking to her. Like, everything kind of went back to normal. Pinky and them didn't talk to her, she didn't talk to us, the sister didn't come up, there was no more drama, and then like a month later or so she ended up getting fired. So when y'all said y'all want me to finish about Jamiee, I'm guessing y'all just want me to finish like when or just talk about when she got fired, because that drama was dead. Like that was it with that. So I'm gonna assume y'all want to know why she got fired. So okay, let's get into it. So we talking about Jamiee. Now, like I said, we wasn't talking to her. Everything, like, Jamiee just one of those people that she gotta have some attention, she gotta be in some drama, she gotta like talk to everybody. Like, she just one of those people that just gotta be in the loop. Because mind you, she only fell out with like us, like the people that's in her department. Because remember I told y'all it was several different departments at this job. So she fell out with a couple people that was from a couple other departments, but she really wasn't like talking to nobody that was in her department. So now, of course, if she want to have friends at work, she got to talk to everybody that's in other departments. So she started making friends with the other people or whatever. It started being some drama with that. Now, I can't really touch on too much of that drama because I really wasn't in it. Like, I just, you know how you just hear rumors around the workplace and stuff like that, but you don't really know the tea because, like I said, they're in a whole different department. They in the back. Like, we up front, they all the way in the back. So I can't really know their drama unless somebody is coming to tell me. And sometimes, like, our friends will come tell us, but they don't tell us everything. So I don't know enough of their drama to tell a story time about it, is what I'm saying. So anyways, but I just knew it was a situation where one of the girls from the department, it's such a small world, or maybe we just know everybody, but it was one girl, I'm gonna call her fucking Sally, like whatever, Sally Sue. Do y'all know that video? Y'all too? No, okay.
The ones y'all was talking about, Sally Sue, all them other mean girls, y'all better stop playing with us.
We gonna call her Sally Sue just to be funny. So the girl Sally Sue, I guess she was talking to some boy that was outside of work or whatever, and it turned out that Jamiee knew the guy. I know y'all probably think like, Jamiee talk to everybody. Well, y'all know when you young and you in the city, everybody just talking to everybody, I guess. I don't know. But so I knew them two had like some type of like back and forth or like some type of beef or static or whatever. But I didn't know too much. I just knew it was about a guy, right? Okay, cool. So Sally and Jamiee was beefing about the guy, and I would hear little stuff because the people from the back department, they would come up front to talk to Jamiee about it, and they'd be like, "What's going on with you and Sally Sue? Why you beefing? Did it all of this or whatever?" And Jamiee, y'all know Jamiee don't give a fuck about nothing. She don't care. She don't care for a bitch that can't really fight. Like, you sure be in a lot of drama. So it was a situation with that, right? So let's fast forward, and it was a time where the boy, I'm just calling him the boy that Sally Sue and Jamiee was talking to, I think, what I'm gathering, I think it was really Sally Sue, like boyfriend or maid dude, and Jamiee just talked to him before. It wasn't at the same time. Like, they just talked before, and Jamiee tried to act like they still was talking once she found out that he was talking to Sally Sue, right? So one time the boy came up there to the job and he brought a Little Caesars pizza, right? And you know, I know Sally Sue, don't get me wrong, like everybody cool, like we all know each other, it's work, we see these people every day. So the boy came up there with some Little Caesars, right? So you, like I said, our department is in the front. So when you come in, you see us first, like before you see anybody in the back. The people in the back gotta come to the front if you wanna, see the outside people or whatever. So he came in. So Jamiee is up front with me. I see the guy when he walk in, but mind you, I don't know that this guy is Sally Sue boyfriend or whatever. I'm thinking he a regular guy because I knew he had to know somebody because the job we had, you're not about to be just bringing a box of pizza here. So I figured he knew somebody, but I didn't I didn't know who he knew because I don't know. So when he came in, it's like he was coming over to us. Well, he was coming over to me because it was only me, Jamiee, and another coworker at that time. And I guess, now I know why he was coming to me, because he wasn't about to go to Jamiee because he know Jamiee. So he was walking over to me or whatever. Mind you, me and Jamiee are separate because we don't talk. So she kind of like more so down there. So he walking over to me, and it's like I guess he probably was about to ask for Sally Sue, like, can you go get such and such? But as soon as he was coming over, Sally Sue come walking to the front. She's like, oh, hey, boyfriend or whatever, like said his name. So they hug and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, Sally Sue, I see. I'm doing all of this, right? Again, at this time, I don't know that this is the boy that Sally Sue and Jamiee are fighting over. Like, I knew they was fighting over a guy, but I thought it was like they just, I don't know what I thought. I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. That's what happened when you're not really in the loop. You don't really know what's going on. So I'm just like, hey, so I'm talking. So, he like, I brought you lunch. Here you go. You said you wanted a pizza and stuff, like whatever. So we just over there kikiing. Like, I'm just talking to them too. So, it's a pizza. So Sally Sue asked me, did I want a slice? So I'm like, oh yeah, girl. So I go in the back and I get our paper plate. So I'm like, yeah. The third girl, she don't need no name. Like, she cool too. So Sally Sue was like, hey, third girl, you want a slice of pizza or whatever? So she come over there and get a slice too. The only person that's still up there is Jamiee. So this is when I knew it was static, because she was like, Jamiee. She was like, Jamiee, you want a slice of pizza too? With your hungry ass, I'm sure you do. The only thing is, we don't got nothing to drink to quench your thirsty ass. And like, I was like, wait, what going on? So you know how when you don't fuck with somebody that's in something, you try not to look like, if Jamiee over here, I don't even be want to look that whole way. I literally act like the bitch don't exist. So I was just looking this way like, thirsty at what's going on? Because like I said, I heard about an incident, but I didn't know much about it. So I'm just like, oh my god, like what the fuck? So the boy is like laughing. So Jamiee like,
girl, shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? I don't want none of that raggedy ass pizza from that broke ass nigga.
So I'm like, we at work. Y'all gotta remember, a customer can walk up at any time. We're at work. Why are y'all cussing? Why are y'all doing all of this? Like, wait a minute. So I'm just sitting there like, but I'm trying not to react to the stuff Jamie's saying, because like I said, she don't exist. So how can I have a reaction on my face from a bitch talking that don't exist? That means her words, nothing exists over there. So I'm trying not to react. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So next thing you know, Jamiee, like, Sally Sue said something smart too. Then I'm like, okay, I'm like, Sally Sue, like, I try to like just stand in the way. I'm like, Sally, girl, go back there for you get in trouble. Like, girl, don't be people that's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I'm just saying stuff. So she like, girl, right, like, whatever, bye, babe. Like, she hug you, kiss him, he leave or whatever. He get to walking out the front door. Sally Sue get to go into the front. Now all of a sudden, y'all, mind you, we can kind of take our breaks whenever we want. Not our lunch, but we can take our breaks whenever we want, as long as we all communicated with the people that's like you working with. So next thing you know, like, he's walking to the front door, but Jamiee is like,
I'm about to take my break, y'all.
And just left. Like, she ain't even like let us okay it or nothing. I mean, she could have took her break then if she wanted to. It really didn't matter to me. But she just like, I'm gonna take my break. And she just took off. So she get to walking out like behind old boy. So I'm just looking like, you know how you be watching somebody until you like till they fade out till you can't see them no more. So I'm just looking, because I'm like, I'm telling her third girl, I'm like, I know she ain't going after old boy. So me and her get the gossiping, because I'm like, she like, do you think that's the guy that her and Sally Sue was arguing about? So I'm like, oh, you right. Like, I started thinking about it, like, you right, they was. It's that old boy. So we just over there kikiing like, yeah, like, we think it is. So I'm like, ooh, if Sally Sue find out that she walking behind old dude, da da da, like, so we just talking, right? So they go outside. Of course, we don't know what happened outside because nobody is outside or whatever. Like, we don't know. She come back in, like, smiling and giggling and happy. So we looking like, but I'm trying not to look at her because, like I said, I don't fuck with the bitch. She don't exist. So I'm just, like, looking like, what she so giddy about? Like, what she smiling about? But I ain't about to say nothing, right? It ain't my business. So we looking like, so we know how Jamiee get down. So third girl just made a joke like, girl, she probably gave him head in the parking lot. So I'm thinking like, no, she couldn't have. Like, she couldn't have. Because I'm like, the way he was just acting in front of Sally Sue, why was he no, like, what? And then my thing is, to the girls out here bold like that, or like thing one and stuff, like, how do y'all just meet people? Like, do y'all just literally go up to the guys and be like, let me give you head in the car? Like, y'all be that bold to, like, now I understand being bold like that with your nigga. Like, if you want to do a little something in the car with your dude or your significant other, cool. But like, random people, like, how do y'all get to the point where it's like, hey, I just met this guy, I want in a car? Wow. But whatever. I'm not saying she did that, but like, that's what we was like kikiing about. So whatever, she come in. So mind you, third girl, she talked to Jamiee. I don't. So I ain't allowed to be a little nosy, a little messy, but so I'm like, well, third girl, when she come in, ask her. I'm like, I don't fuck with her, so I can't ask. But I did just want to know the tea, because it's work. Like I said, we gotta pass these 8 hours some type of way. Like, if it's drama, it is what it is. Y'all can say, oh, mind your business all you want. What I'm gonna do for these 8 hours? We ain't supposed to have her phone out. There's only a few of us working. Shit, I'm bored. I at least want to know the tea that's going on. I ain't gonna get involved, but I want to know. So I told third girl, like, yeah, girl, ask her, like, what happened or whatever, like, when she get in. And Jamie's so fucking loud that, like, even though she not talking to me, if I just stand close to her, not close to her, like, all up on her, but we all in one little vicinity. Like, we can't be that far from each other. But if I just stand next to her, act like I'm doing something with work, I can hear her talk. So I told third girl to go ask her. So when she came back in for break, third girl, mind you, she only got a 15-minute break. So third girl was like, oh, she got the answer. She like, girl, why you was walking behind that man like that? And now all of a sudden you come back in, you all giddy and laughing and smiling. Like, what you was doing? So Jamiee just got to spilling, because I told you, she can't hold nothing. Got diarrhea at the mouth. So Jamiee just like,
girl, no, I don't know if you've been hearing about the drama.
Girl, everybody hear about the drama with you. Like, she try to act like she always want to be the first person to tell somebody something. But it's like, girl, everybody already be knowing your tea. You get around, babe. You are that girl that get around, that be in all the drama, that mess with people. Like, you are that girl. You ain't that girl, but you're that girl. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't that girl like me. Like, you're the it girl, but you're that hoe girl. You get what I'm saying? So she like,
I don't know if you heard, but yeah, like, me and Sally Sue, we was into it over him, the boy. Like, I used to talk to him first or whatever, and when I was back there talking to them, she said his name, and I said, oh, such and such with the braids, and he got braces.
Mind you, I'm just naming qualities. These ain't his real qualities, but when somebody be like, Devontae, you be like, Devontae who? With the braids? It was one of those situations. So
she started describing him, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's my boo, we talk. And she had the nerve to tell me, like, y'all can't talk because that's my boyfriend. So me and her was getting into it. So that's the guy.
So I'm thinking, like, ooh. So I'm over here, you act like, picture they over here. I'm behind them, like, what? That's her nigga. Like, talking to myself, because I ain't supposed to be listening because the bitch don't exist, right? But I want to know the tea. So I'm over there, like, what? Damn, that's her. I knew that was that boy. Okay, it had to be that boy. Just talking to myself, right? So I'm all listening. So she like,
yeah, that's the boy or whatever, but like, I still fuck with him. Like, I don't care what she say. Like, yeah, we didn't talk in a couple months, but that's my nigga. I can have him whenever I want to.
Y'all know Jamiee. Everybody her nigga. She want everybody when she want them, and when she don't want them, she think everybody supposed to be off limits. Y'all know Jamiee. Y'all don't know her, but y'all know Jamiee, okay? So the third girl just listened like, what? So she was like,
and I don't care, because I can have it whenever I want. That's why I just got in the car and I sucked this.
So I'm in the backyard, like, I'm supposed to be, I'm like, what? So it's like Jamiee turned around, probably like, bitch, what you said what to? You know how you react and you ain't supposed to? As soon as she said, like, and I sucked this dick, I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, oh, let me act like I'm, yeah, what am I supposed to be doing? Let me click something. Because Jamiee turned around like, bitch, why you listening to my conversation? I'm like, oh, I forgot, bitch, we don't fuck with each other, so let me be quiet. But she said that she's that D. I'm like, and that's why I don't, and y'all wonder why I've been single for so, every time I talk to a guy, and don't get me wrong, everybody is different, but like, when guys try to be like, why you been single for so long? Because y'all really ain't shit, especially back in my, like, older guys now, No, y'all still ain't shit. No, never mind. I was about to try to make y'all, some of y'all some shit, but some of y'all not some shit. So it's just different. But back when I was younger, them little boys really wasn't nothing. So that's why I was just really like doing whatever the fuck I want, and I didn't care to be in a relationship, because like, how do you bring your girl, like these niggas, y'all, how do you bring your girl lunch and then get some head from her coworker? How you do that? I mean, you did it, so I understand, but why? Like, you literally, boy, if you watching this, even though you probably not, you literally probably could have got some head from Sally Sue when she got off work, but instead you wanted it from her coworker. Well, granted, I know you and Jamiee used to talk back in the day or whatever, or now, or I don't know when y'all used to talk, whatever. But like, this is Sally Sue's your girlfriend. You just bought her food. You just bought her food, y'all. I'm really trying to process the fact, like, your nigga could be bringing you lunch, sending you flowers, and still fucking on another. Like, you niggas is cut. Y'all try to act like we lethal. You niggas are cutthroat. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Like, for real, y'all, I'm really just appalled. Imagine your nigga doing good stuff. You like, oh yeah, my nigga came, brought me lunch, gave me a little kiss, told me he loved me, and then 2 minutes later he getting hear from your coworker in the parking lot. Do y'all not? Is it me? That's so wild. That's just, anyway. So she said that, but y'all know Jamiee is a liar too. If it's one thing about it, y'all know Jamiee is a liar. Okay, y'all know that, right? She be lying. She just be lying about stuff. So, but at that point, I don't know if she lying or not, because shit, I don't know. So she said she did that, so I'm kind of believing her, because I'm like, she the type, niggas is niggas and whatever, who lie about giving head, you would think, right? So whatever. And because the job is messy and everybody is messy, what third girl go do? Y'all already know. She go tell Sally Sue, okay? What third girl go do? She went to go tell Sally Sue. You know, bars, but, well, she didn't tell her right then and there or whatever. They finish having their conversation. You know, we clock out, we go home. So in the midst of like a couple days, I guess that's when third girl ended up telling Sally Sue, because I wasn't there, or at least I don't know. She could have went to the back and told her. I don't know when she ended up telling her, but I just know after a couple days, when I was hearing that drama was going on in the department back there, Sally Sue came up there and she was like, yeah, because third girl wasn't there that day or whatever, and Jamiee wasn't there yet either or something. I don't know, but I know I was up there with some other girls, and a couple days went by. Sally Sue came up to me and was like, you know, telling me that, told her that such and such happened and all of this. So, you know, I'm like, what? Acting like I wasn't there that day to listen. So I'm like, girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Like, did you ask your man, like, what happened, whatever? Because I'm like, what happened? So she like, yeah, you know, I asked my man, he said that shit didn't happen, blah blah blah. Like, wait till I see fucking Jamiee, is gonna be a problem, because why is you lying on my nigga? So I'm like, oh, so it didn't happen. But I'm still sitting here thinking, like, guys is guys, so it could have happened and he just said it didn't happen. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. Well, somebody lying over here. Either he got some head or he didn't. Like, I don't know. So she said she was waiting for Jamiee to come in because she was gonna press her. So I'm like, oh my god, just when you think shit died down, a couple months later, here you go, Jamiee, stirring up some more dramas. Like, she just that person that be in the workplace stirring up drama. So I'm waiting for her to come in too, because I just want to be in the loop. Like, I just want to be in the drama, y'all. So I was just telling her, like, girl, you know you at work, so keep it cute, you know, like, don't do too much. You don't need to get fired. You know the bitch ain't worth it. You know, we finished that. So she was waiting for Jamiee to come in. Now, when Jamiee was coming in, our manager was down there talking to us about some promotion. Something was going on that she was, like, just giving us some work-related shit. She was giving us the details on. So, of course, you know, Sally Sue now about to press Jamiee in front of the manager. So when the manager was down there, Jamiee had clocked in, so she was telling us all, like, oh, you got to start doing this way. So she stayed down there with us for a minute, because, mind you, this the manager that I'm really cool with, and even though I kind of wanted her to leave so I can get the tea, she was just down there talking to me. You know, sometimes when managers got, like, downtime, they might just stand around and, like, kick it with the, you know, the employees. So the manager was down there, so I'm just thinking, like, oh my god, this the one day I want you to go away, girl. Like, I love talking to you, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So the manager was down there, and then when she did eventually leave, y'all, it got so busy that like we couldn't even really talk to each other because we had to do all this work. So I'm just like, dang, like I really want to be here when she checked Jamiee, just because I want to know what's going on. It was a lot of us this day because this is one of our busy days, so two of us can go on break at the same time. So of course me and Jamiee go on break at the same time because I was the first one there, so I'm gonna go on break. And Jamiee just always thinks she supposed to go on break first, whether she there first or not. She just always want to go on break. So me and Jamiee go on break. So my breaks, I don't really just go sit down. It depends on. I went to the back this time, and I went to go and talk to Sally Sue to see if she was going, praise Jamiee. Like I was just back there talking to her because it was a group of them. So I'm just back there talking to everybody or whatever. So when I went back there, she like Sally Sue was asking me like where Jamiee and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. She went on break with me. She probably in the break room. So she like, oh bet, like, and it died down a little bit. We ain't working as hard. I'm about to go say something to her. So I'm like, okay. So me and a few of other people, like we was walking around like just still talking. She go to the break room. She like she ain't in there. So because I ain't go up to the break room with her yet. Because I'm like, it's too far. So let me know if you see her in there. Then I'll come down there or whatever. And Jamiee never really went to the break room. So I knew she really wasn't in there. So she like, where she at? You think she went outside? So I'm like, I ain't see her go outside. I seen her come back this way. So we just like, where the fuck she at? Well, not we. Because I'm not really looking for her. I just want to see what's going to go on. So whatever. So they was looking around for her. And it's these certain spots. Like, it's going to be hard to describe this part, y'all. Because I'm not trying to tell y'all what job it is, so just bear with me. If this part don't really make sense, it's okay because I'm not gonna give the tea to this part. But we're looking in certain rooms. It don't matter what the rooms is, and if you comment what job or whatever, I'm going to delete and block you because clearly I don't want to mention the job for a reason. We're going in certain rooms like looking for her, and I'm just walking around with them talking because in this job they supposed to go and check the rooms and all that, whatever. So they looking for her, whatever. So they couldn't find her. So at the 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, our break is over. But when it's like a 15-minute break, it ain't really like you be in time, so you can go over a little bit. So I'm like, it's been 20 minutes. So when we go back up there, I see Jamiee she already back from break. So I'm like, oh, y'all back there looking for her, because they was looking in the rooms and looking for her, but I was just standing like where everybody else was at. Like, it's weird to describe, but I wasn't checking the rooms with them. I'm just watching them, like looking all the rooms. So I'll go back up there. I'm like, y'all around there looking for her. She back up here. Like, so maybe she did go outside, maybe she did, I don't know. So we back there talking. So I come back in, and at this point our little rush is done, right? It then died down. We not as busy. The manager left or whatever. So now here comes Sally Sue. Sally Sue come up there or whatever, and she pressed Jamiee. So she like, Jamiee, do me a favor. Don't ever lie on my nigga again. Like, why are you telling people that you gave him head when he came up here? My nigga said he ain't with you in months and did all of this. So Jamiee is just like...
That's what he told you? I ain't never gotta lie about nothing. That's what he told you? Why would I lie about giving him head, bitch? I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not dumb. I don't need to do that.
And I'm thinking like, well, you are a liar, so don't act like you don't be lying and you don't be getting caught in your lie either, but go off, sis. So she like... So Sally Sue kind of just going off saying shit like, bitch, keep his name out your mouth, blah, blah, blah. And Jamie's like,
baby, I can have him whenever I want. Like, that's my nigga. I told you the minute you told me you was talking to him that I can have him whenever I want. You bitch. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I did give him a head.
They started getting loud. So the people from Sally Sue department, they was grabbing her like, girl, come on for customers or the manager here. You girl, come on. So I'm like, I'm just sitting there looking because I'm not about to calm Jamiee down because she don't exist, right? So I'm looking like I'm not about to calm her down. Like, it is what it is. So they separating them. And mind you, they already separated by like a little... whatever, I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but because we in our department and they in theirs, so they already kind of separated. So they taking Sally Sue back to the back, like, girl, it's not worth it or whatever. Just sitting up there listening to Jamiee talk like to another one of our coworker, not the third girl or whatever, but she talking to another coworker, just telling her stuff. Jamiee just telling stuff to her like,
fuck her, I don't care, that's my nigga. I told her me and him ain't never gonna leave each other alone. I can have him when I want. And you know what, since she wanna get tough and try to fight me and be all but you know what, I'm about to call him up here.
So, I'm like, you about to call him up here? Like, it's crazy. So, I'm just listening, but I'm not listening again because I ain't supposed to be listening. But I'm like, not you about to call him up here. So she go to the back, like not to the back where they department, but like the back of our place. And I guess she called him, right? But I can't go to the back with her because then it's really gonna look like I'm following her. So I didn't go back there and see what she did. So maybe she called him, maybe she did. Y'all, I'm just like, if this nigga come up here, if she, as much as I don't fuck with Jamiee, but if she got pulled like that, these hoes gonna fight here. So I'm just sitting up there, I'm just waiting, like time going on, and I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't find out if she called them because I didn't want to like ask nobody to ask her. So I'm just sitting there waiting and waiting to see, because mind you, we only took our first break. We didn't take our lunch yet. So I'm thinking like when lunch come, she probably gonna call him to come up here. Like she probably told him like, come up here at 2 o'clock my lunch or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just all making this shit up in my head, assuming, because I don't know. So I'm just thinking like, oh my God, if Jamiee call him up here, like this is about to be some crazy ass shit. Like that's what I'm thinking. So whatever, so she did whatever. So lunch come, and like I see her go outside to the car. So I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna know, because I didn't take my lunch at the same time. So I'm like, I'm not gonna know if he came up here, because if he don't come inside, how we gonna know? So she take her lunch. Imagine we had a 30-minute lunch or whatever. So she out there. So next thing you know, y'all, I see the boy walking in. So I'm in my head like, she really called him up here and he came up here for her. So he walking in, but mind you, Jamiee is outside, like in her car or whatever. So I'm thinking like, you know, why he coming to here, or like what's going on? He walk in, he got food. So I'm like, okay, maybe he bringing Sally Sue food again. So he walking in, Sally Sue coming back up. So he got like McDonald's or Taco. He had something, I forgot what bag he had. So Sally Sue is like telling him. So I walk over there too, because you know they be talking to me when he comes. So I'm going back over there. So I'm talking to them, and Sally Sue just telling him like, yeah, I pressed that bitch, she a fucking liar. And he's sitting there like, y'all is crazy, y'all. I bullshit y'all not. When he, at first I was thinking Jamiee was lying, because like I said, she a liar and she like to stir up drama. But at this point, when niggas be like, y'all crazy, and do that laugh and not really like say nothing, that nigga guilty. Not all the times, but most of the times. Like, that nigga guilty, because ain't no way your girl telling you she pressed the girl about lying, and you not like, yeah, she lied, I would never do that to you, babe. Or what she add, like, have her say it in my face. You just like, y'all crazy, babe. Like, laughing. What you giggling? What you hee-hee-hieing about? A bitch lying, quote unquote, saying that she gave you head, and you over here hee-hee-high? Baby, you did that shit. So now I'm thinking like, it was like at that moment I realized like Jamiee telling the truth. Like this is just what I'm thinking. These are all just my thoughts. I'm like, ain't no way you y'all crazy. You did it, baby. You did it. You did that shit. So I'm just like, wow, okay. So at that moment, like my energy changed with him. I'm looking at him like, oh, so you did do it. But I ain't saying nothing. So she like, yeah, like, you know, they just over there and whatever. Sally Sue just telling him whatever, like, yeah, that shit crazy. Like, that bitch had me fucked up, da-da-da. And he like, yeah, don't even stress about it. It is what it is. Here go your food, babe. Love you, da-da-da-da, all this other stuff. So I'm just like talking to them for a minute. And I was just like, I did insert myself a little bit. I'm like, why would she even lie on you like that? Like, when the last time y'all talked? Being nosy. And he like, nah, I ain't talked to her in months. Like, we been stopped talking, like, for real. And even when we was the last time we talked, I still haven't even messed with her like that in months. Like, I guess they stopped talking months ago, but before they stopped talking, they haven't had sex or whatever in months. Like, before the months of them not talking. You get what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, definitely been a minute. Like, we not even on that type of time. Like, you see when I came in here, he like, yeah, because you was the one that we talked to last time. You see when I come in here, I ain't say shit to her. I'm like, yeah, you didn't say nothing to her, but that don't mean you don't want to get no head. And I'm like, why would you say something to her? Like, because Sally Sue standing right here, so you definitely not about to say nothing to her in front of Sally Sue. So I'm just thinking like, he all thinking I'm on his side. Like, right, that don't even make no sense. And I'm just thinking like, Sally Sue, you got to be a little smarter than this, because if I'm picking up what he putting down, you need to be picking it up too, baby, because I'm starting to think Jamiee ain't lying, right? Okay, cool. So whatever. So at that point, Jamiee ended up coming back in. So at that point, like when she come back in, she clock in, she look down, she see Sally Sue and him, and she just like like did a little chuckle or whatever, and like went to doing whatever she was doing. So he like, all right, bye, but whatever. He gave her food, kiss her, bye, whatever. He leave. So I don't. he leaves or whatever. So Sally Sue, now it's time for her lunch. So she go take her lunch or whatever. So I end up taking my lunch too. So time go on, and we got to take our last 15-minute break. So me and Jamiee go on break together again. Ugh, this bitch always want to go on break with me. I feel like she do, but whatever. We go on break, y'all, whatever. And like I said, this supposed to be 15 minutes, but who fucking counting? Like, if the manager ain't down there and you got your cool coworkers, we know we could take a little 20, maybe even a little 25, like, depending on who. Because ain't nobody watching the clock. Who gonna know when you really left for your break? So we go on break or whatever. So when Jamiee go on break this time, it's like Sally Sue, I guess she wanted to say something to her again. I don't know why she keep wanting to say something to this girl and she ain't gonna really do it. I can't say she ain't gonna do nothing about it, but if you ain't gonna leave your nigga, I mean, well, I can't tell a girl when to stop pressing another girl. If a bitch walking around saying that my nigga, like, she gave my nigga head, I probably won't let her go either. I don't know, depends. So we gonna break. She looking for Jamiee or whatever. So I never know where Jamiee go. Like, when we go on break, I don't really watch her. So I don't know if she go outside, if she come back here. I don't know, y'all. But what I do know is this time. She ain't go outside in her car. She looking for Jamiee in these rooms. So I'm just walking with them. Like, I'm just walking around with them because the way the job is set up, like I said, I'm not going outside because it's only 15 minutes and I'm not going up to the break room because I don't want to sit there. So I just normally go in the back of the department and walk around with them and just talk to them like my friends back there. So she walking around kind of looking for Jamiee because sometimes we do go into the rooms. Like, we'll go into the rooms and just like sit and chill and like, you know, we'll just go in there. It's different rooms. Again, I'm not trying to be too obvious about the place, but we'll go in different like rooms or whatever and chill. So y'all, we're going in the rooms. It's me, Sally Sue, and 2 other girls and one guy that work back there. We just all talking and walking around. They going into the rooms and stuff like that, y'all. Tell me why. It was an empty room, y'all, and this room is dark, right? But it's an empty room. Tell me why we walk in there and we see the boy in there. Oh, okay. We see him sitting down in the seat. Mind you, we coming up from behind. So Sally Sue know her nigga head. No pun intended. So it's like as soon as she seen the boy, she's like, what the fuck? So she's walking up. Because we could walking up from behind. So y'all can see the setup or where I'm at, right? What job I'm at. Like I said, don't leave it in the comments. If y'all know what jobs I work there, y'all, okay. Don't leave it in the comments, please. We walking up from behind. So I'm like, we all being quiet because we like, what the fuck? Like, you know, she walking up behind. Next thing you know, Jamiee head pop up. Jamiee head pops up, y'all. So y'all already know what that means. She was in one of them dark rooms giving that good old sloppy toppy to Sally Sue, man. Y'all. And like I said, without mentioning the job, the department they're in, they carry certain stuff, right? When I tell you Sally Sue took that object, bopped Jamiee in the back of her head, it's about to be a what? They yelling, screaming, and arguing. The nigga hop up. The nerve of these niggas. I'll kid you not. The nerve of these dudes. He get up. Mind you, when he get up to pull his little pants up, I'm looking at, like, I'm sorry, but it's right there in my face because the way it was already out, his junk, and he stood up. I'm sitting here looking like, y'all are arguing over this. No offense, Sally Sue. I love you, girl. But y'all two arguing over that little thing right there. Okay, teach his own. It's somebody for everybody. But the thing that I'm looking at, it ain't really worth an argument. It ain't even worth a conversation, for real. But, hey, you know, everybody can't, you know, do your thing. So he stand up, he pulling his pants up. So we all looking like, oh, no, you don't got your thing out. And now Jamiee in here. And they get the, like, going back and forth. They're arguing. They're yelling. So our manager, she had to be walking past or just, like, scoping the scenery out. She hears the yelling. She come in, and we ain't even supposed to be in this room, whatever. So she come in like, what the fuck is everybody doing? She ain't cuss, of course. But she's like, what everybody doing over here? So I'm like, I was on break. I'm just, you know, and you know I'm her favorite. So I always get away with everything. Love you, manager. I ain't gonna say your name because I don't want to know what die. But love you, girl. You know who you is. So she coming, she clearing them out or whatever. So she's like, what's going on? I just automatically cuss. But if I cuss, don't think that the manager really cuss. I just talk like this. So, she's like, what the heck going on? Blah, blah, blah. So they arguing. So she like, stop, you be quiet. She trying to separate them. So she get to going on the walkie like, yeah, back up, da, da, da. So she like, what's going on? So, they telling it. Sally Sue like, she got my dude up in here. She was giving my the head, da, da, da. So Sally Sue pissed. So of course she just yelling, spilling all this stuff out. So she like, So the manager make all of us leave out the little room, whatever. She put us all out. Of course, my 15 minutes is really up now, so I had to go back. So, I'm just waiting. I'm just listening, like, what's going on? Of course, I'm in the front now, so next thing you know, I see the boy walking out, and I'm like, oh, you grimy ass nigga. Like, why would you do that at her workplace? Like, why would you, I don't care if you and Jamiee got history or not. Like, why would you do that with her coworker at her workplace? You niggas are so grimy and lame. I don't like y'all. I cannot stand y'all niggas. Like, I really cannot. So I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I'm just like, wow, it's just too crazy. And Jamiee, you gonna keep giving this nigga head? He don't, whatever. So next thing you know, I didn't get the way the job is set up. It's not just one entry. It's entries in the back and on the side or whatever. So I only seen the boy left. I had to stay up at the front because I did my first break, I did my lunch, and I did my last break. So I basically couldn't leave until, it was time for me to clock out. Unless I had to go to the bathroom. But the bathroom up here, so I still couldn't go back there. So I see him leave. So next thing you know, maybe an hour went past because Jamiee was supposed to come back with me. So my manager came down and she's like logging Jamiee out of her little station, her keys and stuff. She normally bring her keys down and she getting her keys. So I'm like, what's going on? My manager like, I'll be back or whatever. So I'm like, you collecting her stuff. I'm thinking they just sending Jamiee home. Y'all, they done fired Jamiee. They didn't fire Jamiee, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever. But they fired Sally Sue too because, I guess you just can't fight. Well, not I guess, but you just can't fight on the job. So they fired both of them. But they fired Jamiee. Like, bitch, why would you giving head at work on the clock? Like, you working twice as hard, huh? You giving head on your break, and boy, you was the grimiest nigga ever. Like, why would you come bring... Like, at least he fed her. Before he did Sally Sue wrong, at least he would always feed her. Because why did you bring her food? That means you brought her food. You stayed up here for another hour and probably, sat in your car. Jamiee probably texted you and said, I'm about to go on break. You came in through, the side doors. Because he didn't come back through that front door. Because I would have seen him. You came in through the side doors. Jamiee probably let you in through the side doors. Y'all go into one of them rooms. And she just give you... Like, she didn't even do it in a car. Like, well, I guess because it was still early. Maybe she didn't want nobody to see. But she did it the first time in the car. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. But maybe she getting closer and closer to Sally Sue. I don't know. But y'all do that in the room at work and you giving this nigga head at your girlfriend workplace. Oh, you niggas is grimy. Y'all is sad excuse for him. It's... Oof. I could imagine. I would have been... Fuck being fired. I would have been in jail. Because y'all both got me fucked up. Y'all both playing on my top at my workplace. But yes, y'all. So yeah, it was it wasn't unfortunate because Jamiee, you need to go somewhere else anyways, because you stay stirring up drama at this workplace, and that was just the grimiest shit. Because you and Sally Sue was cool. I mean, I understand you found out she was talking to a dude you used to talk to, but that ain't grounds for you to go and be shady and do whack ass stuff like this. Like, come on now. So who knows if Sally Sue and the guy broke up? Hopefully they did, but because once you how you got a work friend, or once you leave work, y'all ain't really talk like that no more. Because me and Sally Sue was cool at work, but we ain't talk outside of work. So it's when she got fired, it was what it was. But yes, y'all, so Jamiee got fired, and yeah, she got fired for sucking at work. Pretty much. Pretty much. She got fired for that, and them getting into it, and the manager came. So yeah. Bye-bye, Jamiee. See you later, alligator. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. TikTok too, but really follow me on Instagram at K-Shine with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. It's still Black History Month, so y'all already know. We got to shout out somebody for Black History Month, period. Okay, so our Black History shout out goes to Lyda D. Newman. And if I pronounce her name wrong, so sorry, baby. But her invention was the hairbrush. And I know my girlies, well, and the guys too, y'all can relate to this so much, because who don't like a good hairbrush? It says in 1898, Newman presented her new and improved hairbrush. The brush had evenly separated bristles, slots that kept dirt and hair neatly contained, and a detachable compartment for easy cleaning. Okay, artificial bristles Newman used were similar to the plastic ones used today. And then they said, have you ever seen those old time movies where women would brush their hair over 100 times counting each stroke? They probably had to do that way back then because brushes weren't as user friendly as they are today. Okay, making combing hair a long and difficult process. So shout out to Miss Newman, okay, because where would we be without the hairbrush? I know I would have a very hard time getting myself together if I had no hairbrush. So shout out to you. Thank you very much because your girl used it to this day. But y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.